TOFOP.
He was the first pet dog that I had in my life, Junior. Like before that, I wasn't really a pet dog person.
No, you didn't like dogs.
No, because we had working dogs on the farm, and it just was not like, yeah, that's the role that dogs had in your world. So Junior was like, you know, and early on I was like, you know, not fussed one way or the other. We had the cats, and I liked the cats, and you know, Junior was the first dog that I really got to know in a pet sense, and I probably wouldn't have my own pet dogs if it weren't for Junior, you know.
Yeah.
So like,
he always liked to get in your lap. Like if
he
when you guys
really
came
liked to
around,
get in my lap.
It was like he
Yeah.
probably knew. Like I think he knew he had to work a bit
He
harder.
wore me
on you.
down. He got me though. Like, yeah, it was a real nod to stalkers who were like, "I'll wear him down."
That's right. He negged you.
He did. And
Started
so I
with
was
by
like-
negging you, then smothered you, and then destabilized your other relationships.
No, I have a really specific memory of the night that I kind of like gave into, like, you know, sitting on your couch at your old place and like him just sitting on my lap. And I can't remember even what the rest of the night was, but I have this very distinct memory of like that being the night where like Junior spent the entire night, you know, laying on my lap. And I was kind of like, I remember that being quite a turning point in my life about, you know, the attitude that I have to, you know, dogs as pets now. And so I was feeling all that. But when I'm feeling all that, like, the thing you know as a human being is like it comes back to knowing that, you know, that you and Jem are just going to be feeling that on a scale that is incomparable to how I'm feeling it. And you, in that moment, you're like, God, I feel like, you know, every time I've spoken to you, I just like, there's half of you that's like, I don't want to ask every time because I don't want to, like, if you're having a nice moment, not thinking about it.
Yeah.
But at the same time, I want to ask every time because like, I know that you would be thinking about it all the time.
I mean, I like talking about it. I mean, and you know, Jem's different. You know, she's much more internalizing it, and that's fine. But
Jem is like, we've never had a dog. I
what
don't
are
know what you're talking about.
It's a beautiful mind.
Yeah,
The dogs.
I'm sorry.
A beautiful hound.
Yeah.
But no, I really, because one of the nice things that's happened is the amount of people who have contacted me, you know, predominantly dog owners, to share their stories of dogs that they own or dogs that they have owned, and that universality, or was that, what's the word? The universal experience. The universal experience of being a dog owner and what that means. And nearly everyone who has lost a dog has said, you know, even if it's 10 years ago, I had people contact me saying they had a dog when they were a teenager, they're in their 40s now. Yeah. And they still think about that dog at least once a week because the bond is so strong. And I'd never had a pet before. You know, Junior, I mean, we'd had a family cat, but he was much more my sister's cat. He didn't really care for me. But
you were the youngest. You were the pet.
Yeah, exactly.
You've been a pet.
Kept me in a cage, fed me gruel.
You've been the bottom of the rung, right? Finally, you had someone who was below you on the rung.
I don't know how your pets are treated, but Junior was not the bottom of the rung.
No,
I'm sure he
absolutely
ran our
understand
house
that. And I understand that I am still the bottom of the rung in my household also, yes.